up Ep 2 of
Second
Podcast.
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 It is our second podcast. Chinese electric Batman.
The hell?
Someone replied to my. Someone said in the character submission, and called my character Chinese electric Batman.
Legit.
Legit. Oh no, it was Darren. Darren. Oh, Darren's off.
Wow. That's a little different. What are you doing, phone? I need you to stay like that. Hi, welcome to the randomness.
What's up?
That is this podcast, where we try to stay on a topic, but it just derails very quickly.
We're probably not gonna stay on one topic.
No, we're not. Electric Batman!
Chinese electric Batman.
Chinese Electric Batman! It doesn't have quite the same ring to it.
just like here, just all here da 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 Batman. And China all just da 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 Chinese electric Batman. Just trying to do it all in one breath. Oh man.
How'd that work out for you?
It didn't.
And you had too many nenas.
Well,
Electric Chinese Batman. So, I did finish my playthrough.
nice. Yeah.
I was like, you were there.
He did it.
I did it, and I don't think I'll be doing. Wow, that scared me. Why is that so loud? I turned it down. Pokemon. Oh wait, you know, I need to do something really quick, so just keep an eye on that. I got a channel.
Okay. Da 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 da. Okay.
What?
What you doing?
Doing something I should have done a while ago. Now, do me a favor, type in the chat.
Okay.
There we go.
Was that enough?
Yeah, but did you see?
Hold on.
What
I'll probably have to reload it so that I can actually see the badge.
Ah. So you figured it out.
Wait, why don't we have Nightbot modded?
Do I not?
Oh, I don't have permission to perform that action. Rip. Okay.
Did I do this right? Hopefully. Okay, so let's just hopefully things go well. So, well, the needle and thread. Ba-da-da.
Alright, um, so is there anything specific that you want to talk about?
Well, I do have a question.
What's up?
I'll answer the same question after you answer. What made you start streaming?
So, honestly, okay, this is a while back. I mean, I've always watched YouTube and all that, and, I've always thought, it'd be cool to try to some of that stuff out.
Yeah.
But, I've never really known how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, at some point, I make my very first YouTube video. It was awful.
Isn't the first one always?
So not only was it upside down, but I was typing on a sign in Minecraft Pocket Edition, and I was just gonna, make some videos like that. Then I realized, that's not really that fun, And the worst part is you could literally hear me typing as well. So, and then I found this other app where I could just, make a message and, turn it into like a little song.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this sounds cool. What if I take this, try to get some things from the comments if I got any, and try to make messages like that. I tried that, and then I realized that you actually have to have people watching your videos to get comments. So I didn't get any comments. So fast forward, I get to a point where I'm actually using my voice. I'm recording I'm recording Minecraft Pocket Edition on some servers. Just doing some fun stuff. At some point, I actually make a point of doing server reviews. Then I get my hands on a laptop. Start playing some games on it. I'm like, here, you know what? I'm gonna try this. So I did the usual recordings for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Then at some point, I'm just like, you know what? Why don't I just try streaming?
Quick question.
Yeah.
What was the very first thing you streamed?
The very first thing I'd ever streamed was, I think it was Pixelmon.
So it was a Minecraft mod?
Yeah. So yeah, I think that was the very first thing I'd ever streamed. So then, continuing on, I start doing, I start growing myself a relatively small community on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Then, then at some point I take a break, and literally everyone I had there was gone. Um, except for one viewer that I wish I could still get in touch with today, because she was awesome. Um, she actually came back for a while whenever I was streaming on YouTube. And at some point, whenever I switched to Twitch, I never really got to say, hey, by the way, if you come to Twitch, I mean, I'm going to be streaming there now. If you still want to watch my content.
Why didn't you just make a little, like, few second video saying, hey, I'm going over here?
Because that's big brain stuff. I feel like I just broke you.
So what you say is, I have big brain.
Yes, you have big brain.
Continue.
So yeah, then I kind of, I switched to Twitch. I do my first stream, which was, funny enough, another Minecraft Pocket Edition stream. Why does everything I do start with Minecraft Pocket Edition?
I don't know.
So yeah, started with more Minecraft Pocket Edition. Did some parkour, I think. Yeah, it was parkour. I was actually really happy because I got like 5 viewers on my first stream, so I'm like, awesome. Those are people that I've made friends with. In other streams, and they, never advertise I'm doing, never advertise myself.
Yeah.
People just genuinely just saw that I was streaming, like, oh hey, how you doing? All that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then since then I've been streaming on Twitch, because I mean like my Doki stream, my last Doki stream, I encountered some kind of weird viewer.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like, just they randomly joined, asked me if I could date someone IRL. Asked who I would date. I'm like, well, I mean, tell them that I'm with someone and I've been with them for almost a year now.
Although I think the question was, like, which Doki character would you IRL?
Well, no, well, that could also be it. I'm like, but the thing is, like, they didn't give a clear enough answer. They're like, I'm like, well, what do you mean? Whenever I asked them if it was in game or IRL, then, they said IRL. So I'm like, okay, so they're talking about like in real life, like people who I physically know. I'm like, well, I have Maddie, but I didn't know what they meant. Because if they're talking about in games, then yeah, I mean, we all know who. Funny enough, I talked to Karina.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually asked her if she would make me emotes, for whenever I actually get up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell her, well, we already know what I'm going to want my first emote to be, and she's like, either Kanessa or Natsuki. She already knows.
She knows you all too well.
Yeah. So as soon as I asked her, she's like, okay. She didn't even no questions asked. She's like, sure. I'm like, okay, cool. But I have to actually reach affiliate for that.
Yeah.
Which I'm trying. I mean.
Now here's the real question. What drives you to stream?
Honestly, just the fun of it.
Just the fun of it?
Yeah, I mean, I have tons of fun streaming, and I also get to meet some really cool people along the way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always been my fun. That's always been something that I love. I mean, since I've started it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wasn't saying anything else. I was just agreeing.
yeah, yeah, that's kind of what drives me.
All right.
How fun it is.
I guess I should share my road to streaming.
Let's hear it.
Well, it started out uh, back whenever I was before I started streaming. I was playing Paladins with Rocker Dustin,
Yeah,
and he was always streaming. Like every time we were playing Paladins or the game that should not be mentioned, or basically we all just played Paladins together because that was what we did back then.
yeah,
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, you should try it and all this." So then I started using the PlayStation to stream, like straight from the PlayStation.
yeah.
Was streaming for a bit, and then, one night, like, I don't know, I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning here, certain somebody pops into my chat. And started talking, which was fun.
Yeah,
And then they showed up again the next, because I used to only be a weekend streamer.
yeah.
And mainly it's like Fridays was and then Saturday nights, Sunday mornings were like my long streams.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically I played Paladins for I streamed Paladins for a good bit. I met some pretty interesting people. I actually ended up meeting somebody from Copenhagen, which is near, I do believe, Denmark. If I'm not mistaken, it's over there. I do believe it's over there near Denmark. It's I forget what time zone. Basically, when it's like, I don't know, 2 in the afternoon here, it's like 9 o'clock at night there or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And I also met somebody else that was from Australia. They were pretty cool. Although, the reason why they were on like 2 o'clock in the morning for me is because it was like 10 o'clock in the morning for them. Then I decided to not use Twitch for a while. And then I did the opposite. I went from Twitch to YouTube.
Oh, really?
Oddly enough, I don't think I ever streamed Paladins on my YouTube channel.
Huh.
It was mainly Ark, Subnautica, and Minecraft. And I was streaming on there. I streamed on there for a very short amount of time. Took a complete hiatus for almost a year. And then I started getting messages on Twitch. I wonder who from. Which reminded me, oh yeah, you idiot, you have a Twitch channel. Then I got back into streaming again for a little bit. And then I think I took another 3-month hiatus after that. But by that time, we were already like chatting and everything else. And then I started getting back into it, and up until recently, yeah, I took a week off from streaming.
Hmm.
I started feeling a little burnt out, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a little break, back off, because I want this to still be enjoyable. Plus, the game I was wanting to play, I couldn't play because my finger still isn't quite up to par to how I need it to be.
Yeah.
I tried playing Paladins the other night, and
Didn't work out too well.
it was bad. And well, then we started the podcast, and now both of us have like two channels to
Yeah.
maintain. And I do believe, yeah, the thing that drives me to streaming and stuff is, yeah, I would like to meet new people, make a cool little community. But the thing that's always pushed me to stream is, you never know. There could be one person that comes across the stream, and you could just completely turn their day around, make it a completely better day. And yeah, that's basically it. I just want to entertain people,
Okay.
regardless of if I get the affiliate or not. I'll still stream.
Yeah.
Just the hopes to, like, that one person to be like having a just one person could be having a shit day, stumble across my stream ironically, and hopefully entertain them enough to brighten their day.
Yeah. That is always something that's nice to see. Like last night was actually I wasn't streaming, but last night it felt really nice because I I went on this I watched a streamer last night. She was playing Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know what? She's going through the game and all that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not, you know me. I like to be nice. So I'm like, hey, you want some ask her, hey, you want some gifts? She's like, oh yeah, sure. Just give me a minute and I'll get that from you. Okay. I give her I first asked her what her favorite Pokemon was. She said it was a Leafeon. She said that was her favorite evolution. Then she also loves Arcanine, and she likes what was it? She likes Alcremie, which is a new Pokemon in this region.
I've never
So
heard of that one.
yeah, so I'm like, okay, so here, give me a minute. I get these Pokemon. A I get a normal Leafeon because I didn't have a shiny one. Then I get a shiny Alcremie, shiny Arcanine, shiny Mew, and shiny Zeraora. And I traded them all to her.
Hmm.
And she said that after that she was speechless and she was like on the verge of tears because of all that.
You're gonna make someone cry.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of evolutions, real quick, what's your favorite evolution?
Personally, and I've thought about it a lot. I like Vaporeon.
Vaporeon?
Yeah.
Try to take a guess which one's mine.
Yours is Umbreon.
Did I already tell you this?
Yes.
I've been foiled!
Aha! I win, you lose.
What's my favorite Pokemon of all time, if you know these things?
Uh, Dude. All right, I need to read your mind, TJ.
You have two choices to go by.
All
So
right.
there's at least two that you can say, and it might be right.
All time. See, the thing that doesn't make this fair is you know mine.
Yeah, even
Um,
though I have trouble pronouncing the name. Luc- Lucaria?
Lucario.
Yeah. No,
Um,
no, the pre-evolved form is the one I can't pronounce.
oh, Riolu.
Yeah, that one. I fucking hate trying to say that.
um, so I'm gonna say, ah, um, I believe one of them is Garchomp. Is that it?
But I don't even know who that is.
Darn it.
If it helps, think OG Pokemon.
Oh, Charizard.
Charizard, or I would also accept Frogadier.
I, as soon as you said that, I'm like, crap, he's told me this before.
Frogadier and Charizard are my two absolute favorite Pokemon.
Yeah,
Greninja's nice, but Frogadier, like from the anime, just had this attitude about him, and I just fucking loved him. I didn't really like him too much as Froakie, but when he became
yeah,
Frogadier, I'm like, hell yeah! Especially since he could use Aerial Ace.
yeah. No, my favorite part was whenever Frogadier started to become Ash, the Ash Frogadier, or I mean Ash Greninja.
Hmm.
That was pretty cool in my opinion.
That was pretty cool. Okay, real quick, since we put it in the title, I feel we need to talk about the fly on the wall.
The what?
The fly on the wall.
Which fly?
The duck. You know, I feel like I would give my final thoughts on Doki Doki.
Oh, that. It's
My
finally the night because you finally completed it.
I have finally finished the game. Honest opinion? It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. No, I actually enjoyed it. It was quite fun. I will say, I do believe that's the first visual novel I actually ever played, too. Because that's considered a visual novel, so. God, my eyeball itches. I actually have the next game that I will be playing through sitting right here beside me.
Oh, really?
Yep. I don't know if you can see the camera.
Hold on. Go to this Accord.
You know, I really do hate GameStop. I love how I'm sitting here trying to show you this, and it's like bass backwards.
Oh, the Evil Within?
Yep. I'm gonna complete this one this time, because remember, every time I've tried to start the game, something would happen. It's getting completed, because then I'm going to be playing The Evil Within 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the cool thing about Evil Within, it actually has alternate covers on the inside, so if you flip them, you get like these really cool That's why mine looks red in front of the asylum, and why this one he's sitting in a chair. Yeah, that's gonna be my next playthrough, my next couple playthroughs, and then I'm gonna give Soma a try, which is basically just underwater Outlast. Because you can't attack, you can't do anything. All you can do is hide.
Huh.
Have you not seen anybody play Soma?
I haven't.
I would say Markiplier did a whole playthrough of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's actually pretty terrifying because, like I said, you can't attack. You have the ability to hide or die.
Well, doesn't seem like you have any options.
Yeah, not too many options. It's almost like Alien Isolation in a way because until you get a gun or a flamethrower, but you get no gun or flamethrower in Soma. That's why I said it's Outlast underwater because on Outlast you get no weapon. The only thing you can do is run.
Run!
Which no, I don't have. I don't think I have Outlast. Did I download Outlast? I don't think it was ever free yet. Or if it was, I just decided not to download it. Because that is one of the games that actually... It doesn't, like, freak me out, but it gets me so tense. I'm like, go, go, go. Get the hell out of there. I've seen Outlast. I've seen all of Outlast. I've seen Whistleblower, and I've seen all of Outlast 2. Outlast 2, I like the setting. I just don't like the story because it makes no sense, and I don't think there's a real connection to the first one.
Yeah.
But we got off topic again. I love the fact that the theory right before I started playing the game that night, I told you the theory of, oh, what if Monica realizes that she's in a game, so she's just manipulating everything to her liking. And I can honestly say I had no knowledge of that. That was the one thing I did not have knowledge of. That was a pure guess on my end. Because I tried my best. And I did decently good of, like, not watching videos that went past where I was at.
Yeah.
And I tried not to run into too many spoilers. And yeah, I finished the game. The ending was a little bit anticlimactic. Like, all this stuff happened, and then Sayori, of all people, decided, since she was president, or is it because she was deleted first?
Say again?
I said Sayori basically had the same thing, but is it because she was deleted first? Or is it because she was president that she figured out that she's in a game? And remembered everything.
No, she basically the meaning is that because she became president, she became self-aware.
Mm.
Which comes with the statement, "There's no happiness to, there's no happiness to be found in this club."
Oh yeah, that's right. She did say that. I don't know. It's just some things stuck with me more than other things. I did not like sitting in that classroom. Not for the simple fact that like how it's just so time consuming.
Yeah.
How long did it take me to get out of that? I can't remember.
Oh,
It was
I'm
a
not sure.
it was a while. I mean, I did pause for a little bit because I thought I was gonna be able to zoom through it, so I wanted Ashley to see it. But by the time she made it back in here, I was still there. I mean, I don't really know Yuri's story. I don't really know Natsuki's story. But I don't know if I actually want to play through that again. I'm just happy with the fact that I finished it. And the fact that it's become fall, and fall I consider spoopy season.
Okay.
So in other words, sorry bud, I don't think I'm as into that game as you. I mean, I can probably watch playthroughs now of the other stories,
Yeah.
but at least I can say I finished it. I'm happy with
You
that.
finished it, DJ, and I'm proud of you.
Well, what? That game came out what 17, like 2017.
Yeah.
I've had that game since 2017, so it's 17, 18, 18. That's 3 years. 3 years of trying to play that game off and on. Always restarting, because I never got too far into it, so I could restart. Uh,
Just restart after restart after restart.
yeah, I finally just gave up on it. It
There
was,
we go.
hey, what up?
What's
But
up?
now I have something to focus on. That way I'm not just but it's kind of like, well, actually no, I never did finish Subnautica, like ever. Like I've tried so many times,
Really?
and I just, but my game was buggy. Like,
Oh, really?
you know, what are they? What are they? The ones that teleport. I can't think of their names right now.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I've never played the game.
Um, what are the ones that teleport? Anyway, they're supposed to come out at a certain point in time in the game.
um.
After you hear their broadcast, then they become a problem because they can teleport you out of whatever machine you're in. Granted, it'd be your little submarine, which I can't think of the name right now. The Cyclops, which is the big submarine, it could teleport you out of it, and then you could be like down low, and like your oxygen will start just depleting because of the pressure. I go to the island where all of this stuff is supposed to be like set and done, like one of the research centers are at, where the I won't spoil that part. But I get on the island. I'm walking around the island. I look out, and it's just sitting there, staring at me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? And then it sees me. This is supposed to be an underwater creature. It has squid legs. It came up onto the land and then teleported itself back into the water and tried to get back up on land and teleported itself back into the water. And I'm like, what are you doing? I I've never ran into the Reaper Leviathan, which is the first Leviathan you see, which is the giant white worm with the pinchers on its face.
Uh-huh.
I've never ran into that one. I've heard it. It has terrified me. Because
Oh,
the
you
thing
just like,
I'm... Go ahead, go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say, I just imagine you just go in the water, just like, all right, time to go get some materials. Oh God, what's that? Go, go, go!
Yeah, basically. Um, because it hangs out near the, ship that crash landed. Which I've completely forgotten everything, like all the names. What is it? The ship has a specific name.
That one ship.
Yeah. Anyway, it crash lands, and it crash lands right in Reaper Leviathan territory.
Oh wow.
And if you go too far and behind the ship, you get attacked. If you go too far down to the island, I was telling you that the Ravagers? Not Ravagers. It might be Ravagers. Anyway, the ones that teleport you. If you go too far away from it, like too far down, there's a Reaper Leviathan just swimming down there. Which is fun. And then they came up with the terrifying Ghost Leviathan, which is basically, it looks like a Reaper Leviathan, but it also looks like it's a ghost that formed around I guess it would be a coral piece, like a giant log of coral. That one's terrifying because the Reaper Leviathan makes like a roaring noise underwater. It definitely has like a haunted sound to it. And needless to say, when I first seen Subnautica, I thought underwater Minecraft.
Uh-huh.
Then they added a whole story mode, which just made it. Because once you're infected, I think you have a week. You have a week to find the cure.
Wow.
They might have changed that because I do believe that was the concept of it. Like, once you find out you've been infected by this like disease that just is wiping out all life forms on this planet, you have so long to find the cure. And
Hmm.
yeah, it's fun and terrifying, but not terrifying enough to be part of the spoopy season. For that, I have Evil Within 1, 2, and Soma. And I also have Amnesia, but I need to download that onto this PlayStation as well. I have the Amnesia collection, which I think is like 1 and 2. Yeah. I don't know. I have played so many different games over the past couple of years. And then I've played one game for like almost 3 years straight. I wonder which one that one could be. The one game I've been one. Yeah, they're doing like double XP and double gold right now too.
I love this meme.
and they're doing that, and I'm sitting there going like, I want to play, but I can't play. Okay, cool. The hell are
Can you
you
hear me?
doing? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Like I said, needless to say, it's just half the time with me in games. I'm just like, I'll start playing a game, and I won't finish it. One of the besides Doki Doki, I think one of the last couple games I actually finished, like to completion, would be Bayonetta for the PS3. Well, no, that's a lie. It was Resistance: Fall of Man. It also came out on the PS3. I don't think I've actually played any too many games on the PlayStation that actually has the PS4 that actually has an ending per se. Like mainly PS4, I've played a lot of online games. That's not true. I have the BioShock collection, so I replayed BioShock 2, finished it again, and I also finished the first BioShock.
Okay.
Can we? Have you ever played BioShock, like any of the BioShocks?
I haven't.
You haven't?
Yeah.
God, those games. Except for I could honestly say, the first two, masterpieces. Like, such good games. The third one, third one's, I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I tried.
Didn't work.
Couldn't do it. Um, but the second one, the hell are you doing?
Hi, CJ.
Hi.
CJ,
What?
I can see you through this little hole.
All right. What's one of your all-time favorite games?
Um,
It could be any generation.
well, I mean, we we all know that I love Doki Doki and its mods. I mean, we all know that.
Yes, we all know that.
I mean, CJ, did you know that?
No.
My mom knew that. My mom doesn't know what I'm talking about, and she knew it. Um, but no, other than that, if we're not talking about the obvious, um, hmm, I like games with like a really good story.
Mm.
Um, I I did. I'm not even gonna lie, because I even rewatched the whole series. I did like the concept of the Spider-Man PS4 game.
Oh yeah.
They
I
took
played a little bit of that. I have not played that much of that. The boys have it.
they took a large risk with that story in general. Like,
Well, yeah, but they took a risk because the movie has been redone so many times. A lot of people are actually getting tired of Spider-Man movies and stuff. So bringing out a Spider-Man game, at least they didn't go with an origin story.
oh yeah, but like the very end, they like they made a huge risk.
And we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, they took a huge risk,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people think it paid off. So their huge that huge risk that they took was awesome. Oh, and apparently that was the last thing Stan Lee cameoed in.
Really?
Yeah, he was a because this isn't really relevant to the actual story itself.
Hmm.
He was uh the guy who ran the restaurant that him and MJ went to.
Mm.
So that was like the last thing he did. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh, did you see where Shakira was streaming that for a little bit? I don't know if she finished. Sorry, I don't know if she finished it or not. Sorry, I keep looking in that direction because I'm sitting over there just looking at like the games I have sitting over there. I was like, are any of those my all-time favorite?
Say again?
I said, I'm looking at my games, which are sitting over there. Like, are any
Yeah.
of those games I have sitting over there my all-time favorite? And I'm like,
Hmm.
I don't know. There's 3 games that I know that I can go back to and play the hell out of, and they'd still be fun. One of them, to this day, and this is going to sound bad on my part, I have yet to finish. Like, it still haunts me that I've played this game since I was a kid, and yeah, I still haven't been able to beat it. And that would be Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Genesis.
Wow.
I might have to stream that one, Tom, and be like playing to completion. Uh, Another one that I can just pick up and play anytime and it'd still be fun is Mario 64. That's a fun one. And the other one would have to be, sticking with the Mario theme, well, not really theme, but going back to Mario, would be Super Mario Brothers 3 for the original Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
It was the first one that introduced the raccoon suit that it became popular with Mario Maker there for a while. That one was fun. Now, Super
Yeah.
Mario Brothers 2, the one we got, wasn't even a Mario game. They pretty much had another game, reskinned it, and called it Super Mario Brothers 2. And it wasn't until the Super Nintendo that we got Super Mario Brothers 2, the original, but they labeled it as the Lost Levels. Anything else you'd like to know about older video games that I might know?
um. Do you know Pokemon?
Yeah, considering I was like 6 years old when it came out.
Uh. Do you know the one about the blue hedgehog?
That's literally Sonic the Hedgehog.
See, just at some point you're just gonna reach through and just smack me. Do you know about the guy with the red hat and that mustache thingy with the M on his head?
I don't know that you Mario. Nostalgia right here, bud. Nostalgia right here.
Whenever I said the M on his head, I just imagine just Mario just like having just an M just and there he is.
I'm back. All right. Sorry for
Oh, I
that.
see you.
I don't know what's going on. Alright, talking about older video games, what was the very first system that you had?
PlayStation those.
PS2?
Yeah, PS2.
Oh. So, the thing that one of these go to.
Hold on. Yeah, bro, those things, bro.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget about these.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't save
Thing,
without them.
thing is, I never had one,
You
so I
never
can
had a
never
memory
save any.
card.
No, so I can never save any of my games.
To be honest, I was the same way with the PS1. And then when I did get one, it wouldn't work because my dog bit my controller cord. It did something and it messed up the memory card slot.
Oh wow.
Now this right here is like nostalgic to me.
Hold on, move it. Hold on. Oh wow.
Do you know what this is?
It's a controller.
For what system?
um, will that be for the Sega Genesis?
You would be correct, sir.
Woo! Do I get a prize?
No.
Darn it! Not even a cookie.
No cookie for you. It's because I have
Darn.
this. It's a plug-and-play Sega Genesis thing, but it also can take a cartridge. This has 60 classic Genesis games on it,
Wow.
which I have set up to where if I wanted to, I could stream it. Only thing I'd have to do is just connect it to my capture card because I have an AV to HDMI.
Oh, okay. Okay, I need to.
That was a random question. Um, my very first video game system ever was a Super Nintendo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Super Nintendo. Then I got me the smaller. You can't see my hands. Smaller form of the Sega Genesis, like second generation Sega Genesis. Genesis. I got that. That was fun. And that's where I played Street Fighter 2 for the first time. I had the second Sonic the Hedgehog game. I had Street Fighter 2, and I had NBA Jam. Now, talking about favorite video games from past, I can't believe I almost forgot about Donkey Kong Country. I didn't own the first one, but I had a problem with owning the first game apparently, because I had the second and the third one. I had the second and third Sonic game. Street Fighter 2, that was like the first Street Fighter game wasn't even Street Fighter. It wasn't Street Fighter 2 until they came out with that. Matter of fact, the first Street Fighter game was a beat 'em up, where you literally was like walking down the street beating up bad guys.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, it was kind of like, I don't know if you've ever heard of the game Streets of Rage.
I haven't.
Make me show my age again. It's classified in the beat 'em up section. basically, beat 'em ups are you move from one end of the screen to the other, beat the guys up, the screen will slightly move, you get to see another section of the screen, and do the same thing till you get to the final boss at each level, which is normally a bigger version of the henchman you were fighting throughout the level.
Okay.
Uh, the old TMNT, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, like the original
Mhm.
ones, they were beat 'em ups, and the first one was notorious for being, like, uber hard to beat. I guess, no, Mega Man would be considered a platformer. Can we talk about platformers? Because that's like one of my favorite genres.
Oh
Platformers
yeah,
with a
sure.
good story. Because Mario's a platformer. Mario's one of my
Yeah.
favorite platformers. Sonic, that's definitely one. Donkey Kong, which is fun. I really miss playing Donkey Kong Country. I was like, that was one of my favorite games to play back in the day. Next to, I think I started playing Donkey Kong Country around the same time I started playing Pokemon. No, that's not true because Pokemon Gold came out what, 98, if I'm not mistaken. Time to go to the internet. Pokemon Gold and Silver came out, 99. Came out November 21st, 1999. And it came out for the Game Boy Color.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember that. That's right. It was 96 for the original Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
98 they came out with the Pikachu edition, which was yellow. And if I'm not, yeah, they're the first two original Pokemon. Well, the first three Pokemon games, if you want to count, because here we got red and blue. In Japan, they got red and green. They came out for the original Game Boy, and then uh, Gold and Silver came out for the Game Boy Color. Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire came out for the Game Boy Advance. And then Diamond and Pearl was the 3DS, along with, not the 3DS, but the regular DS, along with Black and White 2, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And no, I did not look at my phone for that. Oh wait, also Game Boy Advanced, Fire Red and Leaf Green, which was the first time we got green, came out
Hmm.
for the Game Boy Advanced.
Okay.
And for a Game Boy Color, they also came out with Pokemon Pinball. And if I'm not mistaken, they also came out with a Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. But that one, I never played that one. What is with your eyeball? So, now that we're back on the topic of Pokemon, Favorite
Uh-huh.
Pokemon, excluding the new one. Maybe because
Hmm.
that since it's new, it could be your favorite. But favorite Pokemon game.
Actually, that's not my favorite.
Ah,
I mean, and the newer one, they introduced a lot of weird features that that most people aren't used
okay.
to.
Gigantamax and Dynamax. I had to look up what the difference was. I think Gigantamax just makes it bigger. Dynamax makes it bigger, look different, and have different abilities. Basically,
It's
Dynamax is Mega Evolution.
other way around.
It's the other way around.
Gig- yeah, Gigantamax is the one um that gives them a specific move that gives gives them a different appearance.
See, I thought it was the.
Say that again?
I thought it was the other way around.
Oh, yeah, it is confusing, but
Ah, okay. Well, I almost had it right. But
yeah, you did.
favorite Pokemon game.
I'm gonna have to go with the I'm gonna have to go with Black and White Tube, mainly because that one has a bit of a soft spot for me, considering I that's the first one I actually I completed.
Mm. I never. I have White too, and I never finished it
Hmm.
because one of my buddies that I used to work with back whenever I was in the fast food business, he gave me that, and he was gonna give me, I think it was Heart Gold, but he couldn't find that, so he gave me that, and I do believe Platinum, which I don't think I ever played Platinum. Uh,
Okay.
I never completed it, but for me, favorite Pokemon game would have to be. I'm gonna have to go with Gold because it has Cyndaquil. And I'm being a little bit biased because it was my first Pokemon game.
Yeah.
That I saved up the money to get myself. So yeah. Well, technically, Pokemon Pinball was my first one because I told my dad I wanted Pokemon for Christmas, and he got me Pokemon Pinball, and he played it more than I did because it was a pinball game. So I think there was a reason why I got that for Christmas instead of Pokemon Gold.
Because it was a pinball game.
Because I think he wanted to play it more than I did because it was a pinball game for the Game Boy, but we had a Super Game Boy, which was a cartridge that you stuck down inside the Super Nintendo. And as long
Hmm.
as it wasn't one of the green Game Boy Color games, you put it in the top of it, and it would play anything from Game Boy to Game Boy Color, as long as it wasn't Game Boy Color exclusive
Oh, okay.
on your TV.
Hmm.
And actually, the GameCube had something similar to that. It was an attachment that you hooked on the bottom of your GameCube, and you can play your advanced games.
Oh, okay.
But no, gold always has a soft spot, and Ruby because my Torchic was fucking amazing. Sorry, my Blaziken. My Blaziken and my Typhlosion. I always go for the fire types. That's my starter. It always happens. Zane, he started off with the grass type whenever he started playing Sword. I had to think, which one did he have?
I'm not sure.
I think it's Sword. They didn't come out with a third one for that, did they? They just add DLC on for the third one, right?
Which one?
For Sword and Shield, they didn't come out with a third one. They just added DLC.
Yeah, they just added DLC to continue the story.
I say up until this one, they had either a third one added. Actually, I think Platinum was the last one for that, and then Black and White, and then Black 2, White 2. No, wait, XY, and then Z came out. Yeah, so that was the last one. Because then it came out Sun and Moon, and then Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which actually changed the story up, didn't it?
I'm not sure. I haven't really followed that lore.
What the hell are you doing? I heard you say Coochie Q. I'm like, what the fuck?
just, just tickling my camera. Alright, tickle CJ?
To death.
What?
To death. Yeah, this has definitely been an all over the place podcast, hasn't it?
It has.
What? Hey. Oh, dear God. What the hell are you sending me? Why? Did you send that to me like 8 times?
Don't you like dried fruit, CJ?
Not really. I'm not a fan of dried fruit. I'm more of a fan of fresh fruit.
Oh.
Ex- Especially like green apples. I love the sour green apples that you can buy, just bite into. It's not too sour, but it's still sour. Those are the best. Why did you get all laggy?
I am not sure.
You know the funny thing is,
What?
after I get off here for the night, right?
Um.
I'm probably gonna go watch a podcast.
Podcastception!
Uh, what's your favorite PS3 game? Cause yeah,
Um. I played a lot of, I loved, what was that game called? I think it was Dead Island or something like that?
oh, that zombie game where you're on the island and you start off in a hotel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dead Island, because they came out around the time Dead Rising 3 came out, which was released on the PS3.
Hmm.
It came out right around the end of the PS3's lifespan. Because about around that time, that's whenever they had talk of the PS4 and it was getting ready to come out.
Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. Now you don't. Am I distracting, CJ?
A little bit. Oh, do you know what the best selling game console of all time is?
Um, I mean, are we? I mean, if I would say if we're including PC, I would say that one's up there.
We're not
Considering
including PC, we're talking about console exclusive.
console exclusives. What about the CJ64?
No. We're talking
Um,
anywhere from like Atari to the like PlayStation and its variants, the Xbox and its variants. Out of all of them, what do you think is the all-time bestseller, still holding the title?
um, honestly, I think isn't it the Sega Genesis?
No,
It's not.
no. Would you like to know what it is?
What is it?
It would be the PS2.
Really?
For the simple fact that it was a cheap DVD player at the time, even though it cost like, how much did it cost when it first came out? Like $200, right?
So,
DVD players back then was $600-700.
wow.
Trust me. I actually got one for Christmas one time, and my grandma did it in payments. And you know how like DVD players are like compact like this, right?
Yeah.
About the size of my face. This one was literally like I can't even get on the screen, like the size of like a half tower almost, like in height and width. The hell are you doing?
I think we need to count it for how many times you asked that at this point.
Just ba-ding, ba-ding.
Just like at some point you just don't even say, you just click the button to show that that you just want to say it. Just like what? It's like, why do you have that kind of counter on there? Just wait, you'll see.
Just me sitting there going, why?
just just like you just say, you just wait, you'll see. I come back. And there you go.
Um, you got any questions about video games past?
Hmm. If you had a what about this? Would you buy the CJN64?
No, it sounds like a horrible game. System.
Why is that?
Okay, I got a question for you.
What's up?
If you had a chance to get any game console that has existed, which one would you want?
So we're talking about in real world, right?
Yeah, like anywhere from like Atari, like from like old gen all the way up to new one. If you had the chance to get any of them, what would it be?
If I'm being honest, I I mean, it would be cool to be one of the people testing out the PS5.
Yeah,
Mainly,
it would be.
mainly just to text her and, haha, I got the PS5 before you. What do you think she would say about that?
I don't know. See, for me, well, I can't say Sega because I already have one of those. Um, I would have to say the original Nintendo, but it has to come with the light gun and the Mario slash Duck Hunt. Because I'll be honest, I am not a fan of the Atari or any means necessary. I mean, arcades had better graphics than the Atari back in the day. And I've played their version of Space Invaders, which is one of my all-time. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. And when I was talking about all-time favorite games, Space Invaders is like up there when it comes to favorite games. I do not like the
Act-
Atari version.
Actually, interesting story. Um, we were. Do y'all have Incredible Pizza over there?
Huh?
Do y'all have a thing called Incredible Pizza?
No.
Okay, so it's like this arcade type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, Dave and Buster's and Chuck E. Cheese and stuff like that. But actually had a Space Invaders thing. And me and a good friend of mine, I was allowed to invite my friend to my sister's birthday thing.
Mm-hmm.
So me and her were just going around playing some games and all that. And one of the games that we played was Space Invaders. Well, we played that a couple of times. First time we got pretty far and we're like, you know what, let's try it again, see how many more tickets we can get. So, we keep on going. Uh, so it actually happened. So the machine started lighting up and, started freaking out for a minute after I died. I'm like, what's going on?
Did you
I
empty
thought
out the tickets?
we got the high score.
Mm, sweet.
And I thought that was my friend who did it. I'll look over on her side. There's barely any tickets coming out. I'm like, wait, hold on, what's going on here? Then I like feel something like tickling my leg. I'll look down, just tickets are just spewing out of it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I did it.
I broke it.
I legit thought I broke it. There's like a line of people waiting to get on it. And I'm just sitting there I'm just sitting there waiting for the tickets to stop. People are just sitting there just like, can you hurry up? I'm like, I would if I could.
Ah, shoot 'em up games. One of my favorite genres, if you can't tell. But oh wait, I completed um Flutter Bombs. Completely forgot about that.
Congratulations.
See, but I like Space Invader games. I like Galaga, which is fun. I don't know if you've ever played Galaga.
You okay, CJ?
Uh huh. I'm fine.
I can't tell if you're just trying to resist the urge to want to slap me or if
No, drinking juice.
there's a bad juice,
It's pickle juice.
pickle juice.
In a way, pickled sausage juice.
Why you drink the pickled sausage juice?
Because it's spicy, and I am a sucker for vinegar. It's like salt and vinegar type things. It is one of my all-time favorite chips.
CJ, imagine flaming hot salt and vinegar chips.
I would buy the entire shelf.
Just like you just like that you hear that they drop one day, you get there, oh, you just come up with like 20 carts full of them, just like, can I have a bag? No, mine.
Because I've recently discovered what is it? Sweet and spicy pickles.
Oh, okay.
I bought a jar of them. I was like, yeah, these because pickles normally last a while here.
Yeah.
I ate them within like the second or third day of having them, and I bought them for sandwiches. I just ate them plain. Uh. Oh yeah. Speaking of Pokemon from earlier, Ashley's been watching these things where people like fix dolls or like do sculptures and stuff out of dolls. And this person's doing turning a doll into Xerneas. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Xerneas.
Yeah. And I can't wait till we actually get to finish. What the fuck are you doing? I've not been paying attention to you for like I don't know, 15 seconds. I turned back around and said,
Imagine that's just the first thing people see whenever they get in here. Just,
and don't worry, this one's actually going to stay up on the channel for the 14 days because I remember to turn it on.
people are gonna watch it just like, what are these two doing?
Where's episode 1? I'm an idiot.
Where is episode one? See, I'm not the. See, I'm acting like an idiot, but I'm not the idiot here.
Nope, that would be me. Oh, Logan.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Where the hell did they go? Okay, I don't know where they're at right now, but do you like Rice Krispie treats?
Yeah.
Do you like cookies and cream?
Yeah.
They came out with a cookies and cream Rice Krispie treat, and I think they're amazing. Ashley thinks they're horrible.
That sounds delicious.
The hell are you doing?
The weird thing is, every time I sniffed, I could feel it on the back of my eyeball.
Yeah, that's gonna happen there, bud. I wonder about you sometimes.
I wonder about myself.
Good. I can't do all the wondering.
I have to help you with the wondering.
Yes.
I
It's
can
a
see you
very,
with the eyeball.
it's a very tiring job.
I can see you with my eyeball, CJ.
I can see you with that there looky-loo thing right here.
This thing right here.
Excuse me while I drink my pickle juice. That's what I've been doing. Every time I lean off screen, I'm drinking the pickle juice. I do not want to see that.
Are you sure, CJ?
Do that again. Do that again. Like, yep, it is confirmed. There is nothing up there.
Here. Here, I'll give you a good look.
Nope. Couldn't see a thing. An empty void.
Here, here, you can check through my ears. Is there a brain in there?
Nope. And the hamster has tired itself out.
The hamster just fall. Hamster just like asleep on the hamster wheel.
Why do I keep drinking that?
I don't know. Why do you keep drinking it?
What's your favorite type of food?
A what?
What's your favorite type of food?
Mexican.
Favorite dish?
Enchilada.
See,
Hi.
for me, my favorite Mexican dish, favorite Mexican dish would have to be fajitas. Are nachos really considered Mexican, or is that like a thing that we invented and said it's like oh, it's Mexican? I'm not gonna ask you. Okay, I'm done at this point. I don't know. See, for me, I would have to say Italian is my favorite type.
That's a good one.
And I have to be
No, CJ,
lasagna.
at this point, you're just like, I don't even want to know anymore.
I really don't. I give up. I'm done asking to get your eyeball out of the screen.
That's what you have to deal with now, CJ. Are you up for the task?
No.
Everyone asks for a face reveal, but what about a nose reveal?
Okay, I finally got to see how Among Us works because remember, I never played that game with y'all.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? I played Town of Salem with y'all. What with you?
Yeah.
And
Ravane.
Raven.
Not even gonna question how I pronounced it just now.
No, that is not my soda. That is pickle juice.
I see the soda.
I think I have a problem. I can't stop drinking the pickle juice.
You have a problem? What about me? Do I have a problem?
I don't know. No, I have a real problem because
Oh, you can't see.
yeah,
CJ's blonde now.
I don't know if you can see how bad that's bent out compared to that, and like how the frame is like separated from the glasses.
He's blonde now. CJ, how many fingers am I holding up?
4 and a thumb.
What about now?
Hey, listen, how many fingers am I holding up? I can't properly flip you off of this because I'm not bending it and hurting myself.
You're at a disadvantage.
Yes, I'm at a disadvantage. Well, what do you think about calling it a night? Well, calling it the end of this episode.
Sounds good.
Sounds
I'm
good?
pretty sure if we can. For sure, if we continue this any longer, people who watch us are gonna just think that we are
Completely batshit crazy. Well, we are, but
we don't want that part to show.
not yet, at least.
Not yet.
Alright, well, we'll end it here.
See ya.
Do your sign off.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you all have a good night. See you later.
And we're gonna end the stream here for the night. It was fun. So until next time, later.